The Girl Scout Bronze Award education is for junior Girl Scouts, their leaders, their advisors, and their parents. You will learn about the award, who is eligible, deadlines, the steps to earning it, where to find information about Girl Scout rules related to the project, what not to do, and the steps to take when you have completed the project. If you have not yet done so, please download or print the Girl Scout Bronze Award Guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors for your reference during the training and while planning and carrying out the project. The Girl Scout Bronze Award is the highest award a junior Girl Scout can earn. Some people say that they are winning the award, but they are really earning it. It takes dedication and hard work to earn the highest award in junior Girl Scouting. The Girl Scout Bronze Award represents what Girl Scouts can achieve in their communities. The Bronze Award may be earned by registered junior Girl Scouts in the 4th and 5th grades. The prerequisites may be started at the beginning of the 4th grade, and the project must be completed by the end of the 5th grade registration year. That means by September 30th of the year that the girls begin 6th grade. The reason that this is the deadline is that girls will officially be registered as cadet Girl Scouts on October 1st of their 6th grade school year. Some troops are mixed level troops with 4th and 5th graders. If a troop is mixed, they have to make the decision on working together or splitting into two groups for the Girl Scout Bronze Award. If the mixed grade troop wants to work together as one large group, they must plan out the prerequisites in the project so that the entire group works together and still completes the project by the deadline for the older girls. The older girls cannot get an extension and finish this project as cadets just because they are working with girls that are younger. If the mixed grade troop wants to split into two groups, they can help each other with their projects so they're still working as a team, but that would allow the younger girls extra time to work on the prerequisites and the older girls the time to complete the project by the deadline. Some troops take a break during the summer and do little or no Girl Scout activity. If you're in a troop that does not meet in the summer, you need to consider how and when you will complete the Girl Scout Bronze Award. Taking the summer off may not give you enough time to complete this project, and you will not be given an extension on the deadline based on taking a vacation over the summer. Either plan to complete the project prior to the summer or work on it during the summer to ensure that you have enough time for completion. Now that we know who can earn the Girl Scout Bronze Award and when it needs to be completed by, we can now discuss the overall process. We will go into detail with each of these steps as we go along. This is just an overview so that you can get an idea of the entire process. Step 1. Make sure that you are a registered Girl Scout. Step 2. Go on a Girl Scout journey at the junior level. Step 3. Build your Girl Scout junior team. Step 4. Explore your community. Step 5. Choose your Girl Scout Bronze Award project. Step 6. Make a plan. Step 7. Put your plan into motion. And Step 8. Spread the word. Now let's talk about the steps individually. The first step is to go on a journey. There are 3 junior journeys available to choose from. The 3 junior journeys available are Amuse, Agents of Change, and Get Moving. You must complete the prerequisite of the Girl Scout Junior Journey before you can begin a Girl Scout Bronze Award project. Pre means before, and requisites means requirements, so the word prerequisites actually means required before you can begin the project. Completion of a journey means doing everything in the journey. This includes all the awards and the Journey Take Action project in order to call it complete. You'll know that you are done when you have earned all the awards available in that journey. Once the Girl Scout journey is complete, it's time to move forward to the next step. Build your Girl Scout Junior team. Your Girl Scout Junior team consists of you and other Girl Scout juniors who are on this adventure together, plus your troop leader. If you have no other Girl Scout juniors in your neighborhood, seek out some friends your age. They can even join Girl Scouts and earn the awards with you. The Girl Scout Bronze Award is a team project, so you need to develop a team. You may not complete a Girl Scout Bronze Award project by yourself or with just your parents. Teams do not have to be a specific number of girls. However, it should be at least 2 girls on a team. Sit down with your team and get to know each other better. You'll be working for a long time, and it's good to take some time to get to know one another. Make a list of what everyone enjoys doing the most and keep it handy for later planning. Keep in mind the special skills and talents each member of your team has. Once you have a team put together, you can start exploring the community. There are many ways to make a difference. The best ways are often the ones you come up with yourself. You're going to start by exploring your community. That could be your block, your neighborhood, or your school. As you walk, ride your bike, or ride on a bus or in a car, keep your eyes open for ways you can make a positive change. Look for problems that can be fixed. Keep a running list to take back to your team. Remember that you should not be exploring the neighborhood on your own. If you want to take trips out to specifically look for problems that need fixing, talk to your parents first and make a plan with them to do so safely. Ideas can come from the most interesting places that you've never noticed before you started looking. Here are some tips in exploring your community. In addition to observing the community on your own, you can also gather the team together to do so as a group. Always keep your notebook with you because you can find ideas at any time. Keep an open mind as you look around. Use the observation list in the Girl Scout Bronze Award Guidelines for Junior Girl Scouts. It's an excellent way to write down your observations and connect them to a possible project. Now that you have found some of the problems that need fixing in your neighborhood, it's time to narrow down a project idea and choose a Bronze Award project to focus on. Meet with your team and share your observations. Brainstorm ideas about how you can make a difference based on what you've seen. Choose the top 3 topics that interested everyone the most. Get more information about the top 3 topics your team chose. That means doing some research. Many people find a problem that needs fixing and then stop there without finding out more information about why it's a problem, what is causing it, or why it has not yet been fixed. They just come up with these ideas in their heads without the facts. This can lead to a disaster. One example is a group of girls who found an empty lot in their neighborhood that was full of trash and weeds and looked really messy. They decided that it was because people did not care about it, so that if they cleaned it up and could make it look nice again and turn it into a community garden or park. They thought by making it look nice again, people would care about it and take care of it. They did not do any research, but put together a really great plan to clean up and develop the empty lot. They advertised in their community for volunteers to help them and discovered that the lot was owned by a private company that had plans for development in the future and that they would be trespassing if they went to clean it up. Had they done their research before making the plan, they would have known it in the first place and could have decided to either work with the company to improve the look of the lot prior to development or looked for a different project altogether. Research is essential to know if the Girl Scout project is a good one. Use the project idea chart in the Girl Scout Bronze Award Guidelines for Girl Scout juniors to keep track of the ideas and what you learned during the research, as well as come up with ideas for project possibilities. Once you have the problems researched, know what the needs are, and what you can tackle, it's time to narrow down the ideas. As a group, take a vote and choose the top 3 ideas. From the 3 ideas, you will want to choose one that you can tackle as a group. Before you choose one, answer some very important questions that will help you narrow down which is the best project for your team. 1. Why does this idea matter? 2. Who will this idea help? And 3. What can we do to make a difference, and is this idea realistic? Sometimes it can be hard for a group to agree on the same project idea. If some of the girls on your team really want one idea and the others want another, maybe you can split into 2 teams so everyone can do the project they want to do. When planning your project, keep in mind the difference between take action and community service. A lot of people think that the Bronze Award is just a large community service project and therefore can be things like collecting and donating books to a library or canned food to a food bank or even picking up trash at a neighborhood cleanup event. These are all examples of great community service projects, but they're not the same as take action projects. They will help some people right away, but then leave them in the same place they were before with the same need. For example, the library will continue to lose books due to theft or loss by people that borrow them. They will continue to have low funds for purchasing new ones. The food bank will give out the food and continue to need more to distribute. The park that was cleaned up will accumulate more litter. This service is important and needed. However, it makes the world a better place for people at the present moment. It is not ongoing. Take action makes the world a better place for people in an extended period of time. When taking action, you are teaming up with others in an effort to solve a problem and creating a long-lasting change. Use the park as an example. You may have seen that the litter accumulates in your local park and also notice that there is only one trash bin in the entire park, which is often overfilled and needs emptying. Rather than just spending a day picking up the trash as a service project, you could take action by talking to the city or county that operates the park about increasing the trash service schedule or installing additional trash cans to handle the amount of trash users bring in, and then host a park cleanup day, bringing in people from the community to adopt the park and help clean it up in the future. Projects to avoid are canned projects. A canned project is a project that is ongoing and already exists in the community, or is one where you are just doing the legwork for an agency or group. It can also be a project where you are just volunteering for an organization or community event. An example of this is to host a lemonade stand to donate to Alex's Lemonade Stand or to donate clothing to good cause for Goodwill Drives. These are existing projects in the community where you are doing the community service of making a product and selling it and collecting and donating clothes for an existing cause. Another example is an annual event that local organizations put on and that they can ask your team to plan the decorations for. This is doing the legwork for an event, and it's a great service project, but not a take-action project. Canned projects are excellent and worthy service projects, but it takes something extra to be a Girl Scout Bronze Award project. Girl Scout Bronze Award projects address a community issue, challenge a girl's leadership and organization skills, and make a lasting change to her life and her community. Now that you have your ideas narrowed down to one project idea, it's time to make a plan. Every project must have a plan to be successful. There are some things you need to think about when making a plan. What is the goal for the project? What steps do we need to take to reach our goal? What special talents can each girl use to help make the project a success? What did we learn when we worked on our Girl Scout Junior journey that will help us make this project run smoothly? Who can we ask for help? How can we get other people involved? What supplies will we need? Do we need to earn money for our project, or can we get donations from people? If we do need money, how can we earn it? Or can we change the project so that it doesn't cost anything? How much time do we need to finish our project? And is it realistic? Each girl needs to accomplish 20 hours in this project, so you need to make sure that this is large enough to accommodate that many hours of work per girl. The hours that volunteers put into the project cannot be counted as girl hours. Once you have an idea for your plan, ask yourselves, is there anything you can add or adjust that will help make a difference even after your project ends? Look for examples in the Girl Scout Bronze Award guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors. You should write out a project plan to show your Girl Scout leader or volunteer, but also so that you have a clear vision of your project, including all the things you need to do, how much it will cost, and how long it will take to complete. It will also help because you will learn about all the rules and regulations you need to follow in your project. Your plan might include an overall description, timeline, budget, and where you need to get the money needed, how you are going to let the public know about your project, safety considerations, who you need to help with the project, location arrangements, and other possible organizations to involve. Every Girl Scout Bronze, Silver, and Gold Award project involves money, small amounts to large donations, safety regulations to follow, travel, short or extended, and media to spread the word about the project. Some projects also include event planning, website management, photos, and video creation. You will need to keep in mind all the Girl Scout rules and regulations, money, safety, flyers, travel, and media, which can be found on our website at www.gscb.org. All Girl Scout rules and regulations apply to the highest award projects as well. You need to know them and make sure that they are incorporated into your planning. Some important information that you must adhere to is that you may not profit from your project. The money you have raised in your money-earning activities must be used completely for your project. You also need to get prior approval of any money-earning activities by completing and submitting the money-earning application to the Council. Now that you have your overall plan, it's time to create a list of tasks and deadlines and figure out who will be doing each task. You are a team, so one or more girls can volunteer for each task. Decide when each task needs to be finished. Then write all the information in the planning chart, like the one in the Girl Scout Bronze Award guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors. When your plan is put together and the chart is finished, it's time to get started. Take your plan to your troop leader and make sure they agree that it's a solid plan, and then put it into motion. Keep your deadline of completion in mind when making your plans and getting started. Once you and the Girl Scout Junior team have carried out a project that makes a difference in the world around you, think about what you did, why it mattered, and what you learned. Be sure to thank everyone who helped you. This is very important as they worked hard for you and you want to keep them as contacts for potential future projects. A thank you goes a long way. Put your story together so that you have it to share. See the Girl Scout Bronze Award guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors for tips on how to do this. Think about who you can inspire to make a difference, maybe younger Girl Scouts, students at your school, or other girls around the world. Then decide how you want to share your story. Perhaps at a community meeting, perform a play at school, donate your team's scrapbook to the local library, or put your story in the local newspaper. Shout it out. Let everyone know what you've accomplished. Once you've completed your Girl Scout Bronze Award project, you have some final steps to take. You want to go to our council website at www.gscb.org to the Girl Scout Bronze Award page. On that page, you'll find the Girl Scout Bronze Award final report form. Fill it out, giving the information of everything you did for your project. Then print it out, sign it, and send it in to the council office. Your award will be presented at the annual On My Honor ceremony. An invitation will be sent to you approximately 8 weeks prior to the event. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the Girl Scout Bronze Award. The Girl Scout Bronze Award guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors, as well as the Girl Scout Bronze Award guidelines for adults, may be found on our website on the Girl Scout Bronze Award page and are valuable resources that will guide you through the entire project. Continue to utilize these as you go through the process of earning the highest award in junior Girl Scouting, the Girl Scout Bronze Award.